Welcome to the Meritage Designs TV lift installation video. Great care has been put into the packaging of this lift. After the crate is removed, it is recommended that you take off the rest of the packaging inside the house. If this is not possible, please blanket wrap the cabinet so there is no damage when transporting it from the truck into the house. When unpacking the unit, carefully remove and dispose of the foam from both the outside and inside of the cabinet. After the packaging has been removed, but before we can attach the TV, tilt the lift onto its edge and retrieve the shelving underneath. Please make sure you only tilt the cabinet towards the back. Some of the units have fragile molding that could break if the cabinets are tilted towards the front. Some of the TV lift units will come with 4 optional casters that will allow the customer to easily move the cabinet. If the customer wants the wheels attached, gently tilt the lift onto its back and attach the casters with the provided screws. After you have removed the lift from its packaging, you should be left with 2 vertical brackets that will be attached to the TV, a wireless remote control, an owner's manual, and a bag of hardware and spacers. Before we can attach the TV, we need to plug the lift into a power outlet. Slide the back panel open and locate the power supply and power cable. Route the power cable through the hole in the sliding door and plug it in. Using the internal remote control, raise the lift mechanism about 2/3 of the way out of the cabinet. Before we can attach the TV to the vertical brackets, we need to do some planning. Our ultimate goal is to mount the TV as high on the lift mechanism as possible, while still allowing the lid to close. This is done to maximize the amount of space in the bottom of the cabinet for components. As you can see, the horizontal bars come pre-mounted at the letter B. This will be the optimal height for a majority of TVs. When hung on the horizontal bars, the top of the vertical brackets will be 6 inches below the lid when the lift mechanism is fully lowered. With this in mind, we will attach the vertical brackets so they are 5 inches below the top of the TV when mounted. This will give us a buffer space of about 1 inch inside the cabinet. An important note, these measurements only apply to the full-size cabinets. Many of the units you install will either be the mid-sized or end-of-the-bed cabinets. The measurements for these smaller units are different. At the B setting, the top of the vertical bracket will be 4 inches below the lid when the lift mechanism is fully lowered. In this case, you will want to mount the vertical brackets so they are 3 inches below the top of the TV when mounted. Find the proper screws from the hardware pack and attach the bracket with the slats on top. If the bracket can't be mounted flush to the back of the TV due to any protrusions, spacers may be used in between the TV and bracket. With 2 men, hang the TV onto the horizontal brackets, making sure that the TV is centered in the cabinet. Next, use a wrench and adjust the extension arm so that it is a hair higher than the top of the TV. Make sure the wheel is perpendicular to the TV so it rolls properly when in contact with the lid. Tighten the bolt to prevent future movement. After the extension arm is in place, lower the TV into the cabinet to ensure that the lid closes and that you have maximized the component space on the bottom. Depending on where the mounting holes on your TV are, the horizontal bars might have to be moved up or down to accommodate larger TVs. Loosen the bolts on the back of the sensor feet with an Allen wrench and remove both sets of horizontal bars. Once removed, reattach the horizontal bars, up or down, making sure that you attach the bars on the same letter. In this example, letter C. Make sure the bolts are screwed in tight. That concludes our video. If you have any questions or problems, please give us a call at 1-800-840-5066.